Hello friends, welcome to KT Research Guidance Bureau. Myself, Dr. Kumudini R. Thakur, would like to share some good news with you. Today, my one of the best student, Prachi Mehta, she is going to share her PhD research work with you. She has 10 years of teaching experience and she is a good teacher. I hope you will enjoy the session. Please come Prachi and share your views.
Myself, Dr. Prachi B. Mehta, Assistant Professor at D.R. Patel and R.B. Patel Commerce College. First, I would like to thank and express my gratitude to Dr. Kumudini Thakur for providing me this opportunity and a platform to showcase my research work. Thank you so much, ma'am. Before moving forward, I would like to talk about the channel. KT Research Guidance Bureau is useful to researchers, to postgraduate students as well as those pursuing NET, GSET and any other competitive exam. So please subscribe the channel, comment and favor the bureau and do press the bell icon. Now my research work is based on employees' perception of job satisfaction in banking sector, a study of selected public sector banks of Surat district. It was completed under the guidance of Dr. Kumudini Madam in the year 2018. With the changing scenario and advancement of trade and commerce, today's world is undergoing great transformation. With the introduction of liberalization, privatization and globalization, the world is getting smaller and ultimately it has increased a lot of competition for companies all over the world. For survival, it has become inevitable for Indian companies now to improve themselves in different aspects. There is changing scenario specifically for nationalized banks as there is an entrance of private banks and continuous change in technology in the banking sector. And thus, the conditions of the employee under such circumstances is adverse and ultimately has led to dissatisfaction to the employees because of excessive stress, workload, pressure and to achieve the targets. Present research work thus examines the perception of job satisfaction of employees in public sector banks in Surat district. Thus, the thesis primarily aims to analyze overall job satisfaction level of bank employees in public sector banks. For analyzing Porter's model of job satisfaction as well as other attributes measuring job satisfaction is considered for the study. Now, first of all, let us understand what is job satisfaction. Job satisfaction refers to an individual emotional reaction to a particular job. It is an effective reaction to a job that results from person's comparison of actual outcome with those that are desired, anticipated or deserved. Nowadays, job satisfaction is a very critical issue for every organization because satisfied employees are recognized for good performance whereas dissatisfied employees do not contribute anything to their organization. There are quite a lot of factors which determine job satisfaction like pay, work, supervision, promotion, co-workers, work environment and much more. Satisfied employees will make an extra effort and will contribute more positively to the efficiency of the organization and also will be more committed and loyal to the organization. Let us see the objectives of the study. The main objective of the study is to analyze overall job satisfaction level of bank employees among public sector banks in Surat district. Other specific objectives of the study was to know the bank-wise job satisfaction level of the employees working in public sector banks in Surat district. Later, it also identifies the factor influencing job satisfaction in public sector banks of Surat district. To measure the impact of various factors on job satisfaction and the amount of variance explained by these particular factors. It also traces the association between demographic factors and employees' job satisfaction. It also analyzes the association between job satisfaction and turnover intention. Now let us see the methodology which was adopted. The research was basically analytical in nature, and the research approach was qualitative as well as quantitative. Data was collected with the help of secondary as well as primary tools. Secondary data was collected with the help of magazines, bulletins, journals, websites, etc. Whereas primary data was collected with the help of structured questionnaire. The target population was employees of selected public sector banks of Surat district, and those employees who have at least 1 year of experience in the same bank were considered for the study. Convenient sampling technique was used to collect the data, whereas 1200 employees were approached for data collection, out of which 1035 employees were selected as the sample size. Various techniques for data analysis were adopted, where descriptive analysis was performed. To know the factors influencing job satisfaction, factor analysis was performed, and to know the impact of this, regression analysis with ANOVA was adopted. To know the association between job satisfaction and different demographic variables, chi-square technique was adopted. The scope of the study was to measure job satisfaction of selected public sector banks in Surat district. It measures satisfaction level of 3 cadre of employees from officers, clerical staff and sub-staff. All the nationalized banks working in Surat district and have their branches were covered under the study, and an attempt was also made to find out the major reasons of job satisfaction amongst the employees working in these banks. The study is restricted to only public sector banks located in Surat district. The present study measures level of job satisfaction from the viewpoint of employees working in public sector banks in Surat district. Now let us see the chapter planning. The thesis was divided into 6 chapters. First was an introduction chapter, second review of literature, third job satisfaction, fourth profile of public sector banks as well as the research area of the study was included. Fifth, data presentation and analysis was mentioned, whereas sixth was finding, conclusion and suggestions. Let us see the significance of the study. The study is helpful for comparison among the different banks and within the districts. It also provides a reliable and a scientific measure and a perspective to management to measure job satisfaction of their employees working in the banks. It helps the management to focus on key areas of dissatisfaction. It implements appropriate policy to satisfy the employees, whereas it is helpful to employees because the employees deserves the best from the management. Let us see the limitations of the study. The study is confined to public sector bank employees within Surat district. The results are based on assumptions that the respondents have honest and provided the results without any bias. Limitations of secondary data should also be considered for the study. The samples selected from different banks vary significantly due to unequal number of branches in the district, which limits the ability to generalize the results of the banking industry in Surat district. Study may become obsolete due to changing circumstances and needs. Now, let us see the contents of the different chapters which are included in the thesis. The first chapter is an introduction chapter, which includes objective of the study. Hypothesis of the study was also mentioned based on these objectives. Research methodology was also presented. Statistical techniques which were used were also mentioned in this chapter. Scope of the study was also mentioned with the significance of the study, and lastly limitations of the study were also mentioned. The second chapter is review of literature. Here 90 literature review for the purpose of study was mentioned. On the basis of previous study which were conducted and briefly reviewing this literature, many variables like promotion, supervision, fringe benefit, contingent rewards, operating conditions, co-workers, nature of work, communication, training and development, social status, work environment, job stress, recognition, authority, responsibility and much more were the major variables which were used for the study in job satisfaction. Third chapter defines a theoretical framework of job satisfaction, which includes what is job satisfaction, the dimensions of job satisfaction, followed by consequences of job satisfaction, measuring job satisfaction, which are the parameters through which we can measure job satisfaction, all of them were mentioned. Whereas different theories which were developed measuring job satisfaction were also mentioned in this particular chapter. Fourth chapter includes profile of selected public sector bank and the research area of the study. Now this chapter was divided into two parts. First is the profile of selected public sector banks. So here what is the need of this particular bank first of all is mentioned. Then the origin of the banks was also mentioned. Banking in ancient period was mentioned with banking during pre-independence and post-independence was also mentioned. Banking during nationalization and liberalization was also included. Classification of banking industry was also included with all the profile of the public sector banks in India. Now the second part of this particular chapter is the research area, which is Surat district. So here we have mentioned the history of Surat district, profile of Surat district and overview of the Surat district. Fifth chapter is data presentation and analysis. So this chapter is presented in two parts. First part analyzes the secondary data, which was the profile of public sector banks, and later part mentions the analysis of the primary data collected through structured questionnaires. Secondary data presents the present scenario of public sector bank, which was mentioned with the help of different parameters. There are 7 parameters which were included to measure the current situation of public sector banks. These parameters are number of branches, deposits, advances, net profit, net non-performing asset to advances ratio, whereas business per employee ratio was also considered with profit per employee ratio. Sixth chapter is the final chapter, which has findings, conclusion and suggestion. This chapter is divided into 3 parts. Basically the findings of the study, which is again bifurcated into 2 sections. One is the findings from secondary data, whereas second is the findings from primary data. On the basis of these findings, conclusions were generated, and later on the basis of these conclusions, suggestions were also mentioned. Later at the end, scope for further research is also elaborated and mentioned. Thank you so much. I hope you have enjoyed this particular session.